to Underground Superstar, the entertainment platform where new and emerging artists come to transform their careers. I'm your host, Cheyenne Washington, and today we are highlighting some incredible talent, so let's get right into it. Who are we here with today?
Slim95, how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
Good.
Good, it's good to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you too.
Can you start off for me by looking in the camera and telling the people where you're from and what's your social media that they can find you on?
Man, I'm from right here, Los Angeles, California. My name is Slim, also known as Slim95, at Slim number 9, INE 5 IVE.
Word.
Yep.
Okay, cool. Let's get right into it. So, where are you from and how did you get your start into music?
Well, I'm from Los Angeles. Originally grew up in Gardena, went to school in San Pedro. I was back and forth my whole life, man. I started music from probably like 13, just messing around, just having fun with it and still having fun with it. So that's pretty much all.
Word.
Yeah.
Okay, 13.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was young, yeah, for sure.
Okay, word. And I saw on your Instagram, I was kind of peeping on your Instagram that you also DJ as well. Is that true?
Yeah, I do, exactly. I actually started DJing first.
Okay.
And then I just started rapping too after. But yeah, I originally started DJing first. Just backyard parties, bullshit, just little things and stuff, family parties, backyard boogies, stuff like that.
Oh, okay. So you were like that DJ who was like, okay, I know a guy who DJs.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Word. Okay, cool.
For sure.
So after you started DJing, did that kind of bring you into music, or were you already you had a feeling that you were going to become an artist anyway?
No, not at all, honestly. I mean, it just kind of like happened really. Like, I mean, as everybody probably is, they just start rapping with their friends, hanging out in the car or whatever, rapping with your friends. And
Siphon.
yeah, exactly. Freestyling, it just kind of became something, everyone was just like, hey, you're kind of good, and then I started meeting people and stuff like that. So it just all kind of like came around, I never really was like, this is what I'm going to do. It's just something that I always did, for sure. Yeah.
Okay, word, cool. So you said you're from the West Coast.
Yep.
West Coast, okay.
West Coast.
So who would you say are some of your West Coast influences? Because I do kind of feel like you have a West Coast sound.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I grew up on what everybody who's West Coast is, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg. I mean, I grew up to that, just rolling around with my pops, like in the back seat of the car and shit, just listening to all that kind of shit. And, Eminem, 50 Cent, even that they're not West Coast, but just because it all came from the West Coast, with Dre and everything, like, really that's kind of what I grew up on. And that just kind of like emerged to what everybody else kind of listens to, I guess, like Nipsey Hussle easily, like Dom Kennedy, all that kind of stuff really. But I mean, I listen to everything, but of course, the West Coast is where it was.
Is the number one.
Yeah.
Word.
Sure.
Okay, cool. And so speaking of sound, do you feel like you have found your sound? Do you feel like you're still kind of finding it? Like, where are you in your artist journey?
I mean, I think I experiment with a lot of different sounds. So like, that's like the fun part of it. That's what makes music fun, is really just being able to do different things and try different things. I mean, my sound is really just being myself. Like just going in there with however I feel that day or however I feel that night when I'm in the studio. And how it comes off, that's what it is, So I don't really pinpoint my sound because I do, when you listen to my catalog, I do have different, sounds a lot. So I just say my sound is just being me, man, honestly.
Word. However you feel in the moment.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Whatever's going on in my life at the time or something,
Yeah, word. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I like that. So when you sit down in the studio and you're writing a song or you're putting together a beat or something like that, when do you usually feel like, okay, cool, this is done. Like, I'm ready to release this. This is it.
Man, that's the hardest part, honestly, because I'm also like a producer and engineer. So like, I don't know, I cross so much in those different hats that it's like, is this done yet? Is this done yet? So eventually, man, it just got to the point where I just have to start letting it go, And that's kind of what I'm on right now. That's kind of the journey I'm on right now. I'm just like, I got all this music lined up in this catalog, and I'm just gonna start letting it go. I don't care whether it sound like this or sound like that, or this is old and this is new. I'm just gonna start letting it all go. So that's what everyone's gonna start hearing for sure.
Yeah, you have to. You kind of
Yeah.
have to like be like, okay, cool. I'm just gonna let people see what I got.
Yeah. Because I used to be like hard on myself, like, damn, this ain't ready yet, or this could be better. And now it's just like, nah, fuck that. And just let it go.
Word.
Let it go,
Okay, I like that. Cool. So if you could talk to somebody who's never listened to any of your music before, what song would you tell them to listen to? I'm going to say that again. If you could speak to somebody who's never listened to your music before, what song would you tell them to listen to? Like, which project represents you think?
I mean, honestly, I would. I kind of want to know who the person is, honestly, because then I could pinpoint them in a certain direction, you know. But I mean, if you're just looking for a good song to make you feel good, vibe out, like Cash Out is probably gonna be the main one.
Cash Out.
You know, Cash Out for sure. There's a couple, me featuring Crystal Bannon, so that's one of the like best West Coast songs that a lot of people know me by for sure.
Okay, word.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. And where can people find that?
Oh, everywhere, anywhere, whatever you listen to, YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, whatever you want, yeah.
Okay,
Or
word.
just hit me up and I'll point you in the direction.
Follow his Instagram. I want to talk a little bit about your history, like your family history. You mentioned riding around with your dad, listening to the
Yeah.
kind of music that he listened to.
Yeah.
Was anybody in your family also into music? Is that how you got into DJing, or are you like the first musician in your family?
Yeah, no, that's crazy because really, no, like
Wow.
nobody. I just come from like a hardworking family, you know. So like nobody in my family ever did music, sang in a choir, you know what I'm saying? Nothing like that at all,
Wow.
you know. So I just kind of like I don't know, I just gravitated to it somehow. Maybe it was just like my outlet when I was young, and it's something I fell in love with, and it's something I love to do. So I'm still doing it.
Word.
Yeah,
Okay.
for
And how does
sure.
your family feel about your music? Like, do you find them bumping it too?
You know, I think at first, honestly, it was like, oh, it's just something he's doing, you know? But as I've been doing it for so long, they just kind of they kind of like started supporting me as well. Like, you know, like, oh, he's really like into this, or they really see me doing things, going here, doing shows, doing interviews, meeting people, you know what I'm saying, really in those rooms and shit. So they started seeing that, and you know, so I think that made a big difference. So now they support me 100%.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
good. Okay,
Yeah.
word. Cool. So, you know, being an artist is a journey, right? I'm sure you've been you have a couple of years under your belt. You mentioned that you've been doing this since you were 13.
Yeah.
So, where do you see yourself in 5 years in your artist journey? What are the goals that you have for yourself in your music?
I mean, honestly, that's a good question. I think every day I'm just trying to, you know, do what I can. In 5 years, of course, you know, I'm gonna be who I am still and remain who I am, but elevated, you know, and for sure. So, as music wise, I mean, I just see me in just more bigger rooms around bigger people, you know, really shaking hands and collaborating with more um, industry people, you know, artists and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Word.
Getting myself in the bigger circles, bigger rooms,
Yeah.
for sure.
Just elevating.
Yeah.
I love that. Okay, word. Cool. And I have one more question for you.
Yeah.
What does being an underground superstar mean to you?
Being an underground superstar to me, probably when I thought about this question, I thought that, you know, you don't have to be an A-list artist. You know, you can have your community and your fans and your people who like you and your music and still be successful. So I think that's what underground superstar means to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. Community.
Yeah, man. Yeah. I mean, it's just, it don't got to be the world.
Yes. Absolutely.
It could just be just enough of the people who matters, you know?
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely. Real supporters.
Yeah,
Yes, I agree with
exactly.
you. Well, can you please look in the camera and tell the people what you have going on next, what they should be looking out for? You got any
Sure,
new
yeah.
drops coming out?
Yeah, well, my plan this year is to drop every single month. So I already dropped one song last month. Today, I actually just dropped the second song of the year. So, man, follow me in my journey. You're going to hear a lot of good music, old stuff, new stuff. I'm not holding back this year. So stay tuned for sure.
Amazing. Thank you so
Yep.
much, Slim. This was amazing.
No, cool. Thanks. Appreciate you.
Yeah, of course. It was so nice to meet
Yep.
you.